Alright, I got a few parts here that I wanted to work with, especially some parts that I got from Wave. Thruster bells, you can see here. Leftover parts from other kits. This is from the base that I cut, and I'm going to glue it in areas that I think would really need it, like right there. Because remember, we're talking about systematic damage to a massive structure. The things are being exposed, whether it's wiring, whether it's some gearboxes or panels or things like that. Something like this we could use. Sorry, I was looking for something that I had at arm's length, and I don't even know where I put it. But I'll look for it later on. So something like that, I'll put it right there. Put it like that, you know? Some of the pieces that I cut open, I can put right there. This part that I cut, can put right there. The other one right there. Oh, where is my... I just had it here a minute ago. Where the heck did I put that? There it is. And like that. I'm going to angle it a bit more so you guys can see this. This is a piece of plastic that was holding one of the my reversible tapes when I was using it to put parts on when I paint them, and I never throw them away because I know one day I'm going to need it. And like something like this goes right around this. That's neat right there. I think I have another one, but I don't know where they are. But I'm going to put that right there. Oop. Stick that there. And bring that around like so. This was a part that was from the Barbatos. I don't know which one, whether it was the Lupus. I think it was the original one. And I used it as a test to paint one of these parts with a paint that I had. Probably put it right there. Or maybe I should put it right there. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just, yeah, I'm going to put it right here. I'm giving enough spaces on the edge because I'm going to begin cutting and scarring it up a bit. Some areas will be even, while others will be scarred up or cut up. Because remember, when something is being popped out, it could be being popped out from its bolts to being stripped from its moorings or whatever. Moorings doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I'm going to put that one right. I want to put something there, but not this. I'm going to put this one right here. A lot of aircraft flying, oh my god. The other day I recorded me doing a video, and it must have been a 4-engine like 4-engine plane just went right over my head. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. I'm not going to use the chopping block. I'm going to cut this normally. Maybe I can do it. There we go. I put that there. Somewhat. There we go. Perfect. Mind you, remember, what I'm doing over here, I gotta do it up there as well, with the other plate when I put it right on top of it. Speaking of more parts here, we're gonna take this one, and stick it there. And maybe, well, didn't think about that, but no. I do have these tubings, which I'm going to probably put here. I do it the other way around. There we go. Need more paint. More glue. More glue! Make sure you have a well-ventilated room because obviously you're not painting, but you are gluing. And, you know, there are fumes here. Something like that. Then we can do, like... Well, I haven't finished the ones that I started. Let me put this one here. Like right there. There's no perfect way of doing this, putting greeblies on kits. But you want to make sure there's enough around. What do you guys think of that? I need to put something there. And I believe I have this. So this is actually from a, I forgot what kit this was. I know this is from one of the SD kits. And I think what I'm going to do is cut that. Let me get my saw. Stand by. Okay, I went ahead and I began cutting the parts from this weird structure type thing with my saw. And I wanted to see where I can put this. I had an idea with, let me see, was it this one? I put it right there. I think that should be fine. I sanded it down, cleaned it up a bit. Put it right there. It's enough to cover this area, but not too much because I want to show all the details here. Hang on a second, make sure that's nice and flush. There we go. And this one I could put on the other side. Could put that there. Like so. And this one can go there. Maybe. I don't know. I have this, which I can probably put that right there. Let's do that. Alright. There we go. What do you think of that? Not bad, right? I do have wiring, solder, you know, like regular solder wiring, that I can probably put on this, but I have to find it first. I don't know where I put it. I have another one of these. Put two of them there. Ah. There we go. Alright. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously this is just the beginning. I'll be putting more gribblies around here, around there, something sticking out. And then once I figured out taking all this, I'm going to close it up. We'll do a final review of what it looks like. But we're not done yet. We got a lot more work to do. A lot more. Okay. Here is now the panel sealed up. Here are all the gribblies that I did here, the bottom, but not on the top there, and of course there. I super glued the entire plate on this. Now I'm going to put this here in the hole, feel the other hole, there we go, and then turn it. Now it's locked into place. What do you think of that? It is there is a gap here, which I'm thinking of putting something here to hold it in, so that way it doesn't wobble around. But then again, it will only hobble and wobble, of course, if you move it. If you don't move it, it's fine, because it's going to be static on the table. Let me bring this here. Now I still have a lot of work to do around here, in here, of course. Over here as well. I'm going to put some stuff here and here to stick things out. Then obviously you guys are probably saying why it's all, you know, square everywhere. Well, I'm going to be beginning to cut and slice areas, maybe put like other plating around to give it more depth, more structure, and also give it a lot more gribblies. But I wanted to show you guys this first to see how it looks, and how I'm going to put the two model kits on. We're going to begin first with the Geara Zulu. Geara Zulu. So here's the Geara Zulu here, which my intention was to put it here. And I'm going to put like debris, like stuff around here and here, you know, but something that will hold up to here. Fortunately, I was able to find some stands, or actually find something close to it. I found this. This is a clear stand, which comes with this. The problem is I don't have the clear base. I can put this one on. I can put this one on here, and to put this one here. But unfortunately, I need to get the. I do have the clear parts But I think I could put that one in there, maybe. I don't know. I gotta find the connectors for this. If I can't use this, I have this. I can stick that, I think I could stick that there. I know there's an attachment for this, and put it there. But for now, I'm going to use this one as a point of reference. And using this, put it here, and then put that in here. And then maybe, I think that height is fine. I'll have it there as he's doing a flyby, like that. May have to bring him up a bit. Let me see. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm now maybe considering buying another stand, because if it's space, you know, I can understand this can get away with it because I'm going to be painting this all black, but I don't want another black stand there. Maybe a clear stand would be a good idea to put down there to show that it's obviously flying in space. I could probably connect an attachment here going to there, but I don't know. The bazooka that's in the back I'm going to be removing. I'm going to give it the minigun that I have, not the minigun, the bazooka, the other bazooka, the big one, the Sturmfaust. Maybe put it there and give it something else, I don't know. But still, that would be the idea. Plus the fact that I could universally use this base for other model kits, you know, other high grade kits I can put in there for other, you know, events or something like that. Which now brings me up to the Jagen. Where would the Jagen, how the Jagen will fit into place? He already has a stand, but then how am I going to put him there? Now I did find these, which I can stick here. This one up the butt, like that, and maybe put them there, which then I believe I can stick this one here and then glue that part there to hold it into place, like that. However, this is a bit loose as well. I have a feeling that its weight may end up pushing it down and I have to push it up again. I could probably permanently glue it if I want. That could be a good idea. Another idea was I have an extra part of this which can stick there and then put it again, hold that into place like so, turn it, and then put it right there, like glue that part there. What do you guys think of that? Hopefully you guys can see how I'm showing it on camera. Yeah. So that's actually a good idea. Now, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I may end up buying a clear part. I don't have clear of this. I have the normal charcoal, and if not, I'll have to use that one. But I may have to end up buying an Action Base 1. This is Action Base, not an Action Base 2, but an Action Base 1. I think it's 2, right? Or 1. I forgot what number it is. But the clear version. I'll have to check Gundam Planet and see if they have it. And if not, looks like I'm going to have to end up purchasing one. But yeah, this came out good. And then I can take it off and transport it. But yeah, all I need to do is finishing up the details. So let me continue on and we'll review it again. Alright, this is how far I've gone with this diorama build for now. So this is one side. Hopefully you guys can see it all.
Putting a lot of detail on this side of the plate. Rivets, option parts, parts that I've had left over here and there. And this is what it looks like on the other side. You can see that. The sides. You know what? Let me take this off, and then that way I can do a zoom in on this so you guys can see this much better. So we're going to begin with this plating. Obviously there's a lot of option parts from another kit. Maybe you guys can distinguish what part is what. That came out nice. This one, I'll tell you, this is actually from the sprue, from the actual runner itself, where I just cut it and cleaned it up and put it there. Put some plating there. So I'm gonna go here. I made that. I got a messed up here, which I'm gonna probably end up putting a plate there to cover it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. This, I believe it was from another kit, from one of those option summer campaign parts. This, which I cut the hole inside here so I could put it on, is actually from the giant Gatling gun parts. Radar dome. I don't know where these green parts are, but I think it's from the Zaku 2.0 kit. Some vents here. These are Kotobukiya rivets. Thruster bell, I believe. Look over here. Thruster bells from Wave. Another one of these, but in green. A lot of parts from the Zaku 2. You have that there. Now there's a lot of open space there, which I don't want to make it too, how can I say this? Too noisy in regards, because one side is not as noisy as the edges. But inside, yes, because remember you're removing chunks of the plating during the explosion, and there's stuff sticking out. I need to fill in something there, of course. And then you have like this part here at the top where I made, so these tubing I broke, and using a heat, I have one of these guys right here. I heated it up so I can bend it. And I put these plating here. I'm going to probably put something over. I don't know where to. This is from a brand. I don't remember where I got this from, but I did pick it up at Hobbyland in Japan. It was cheap. And it was meant for another line of kits. Maybe you guys can remember what it was. But I never got around to using it. And I said, you know what, this is perfect. It could be like a paneling or heat sink or something like that. The bottom part is the one where I put a lot of stuff there because it was so empty. Those are brass wires, which I use wire cutters to break and bend. And some parts there. There's the fuel tank right there sticking out. More tubing there. And then just find the hole. Come on, get in there. Sometimes it's difficult to do this. There we go. But it goes in nice. Alright. Now then. This part, I super glued it. And I'm going to put this here, like there. It won't turn, so I got to be very careful. but this will go right there. There we go. So that goes there, like this. And even though I'm not a big fan of this stand that I have in my possession, what the heck is that? I just misplaced a part here. You stay right there for a second. Oh, here it is. There we go. So I tried to find a clear part for this, and there's no clear parts anywhere for this brand, for this type. There's the green, but that's a green, blue, and red, which technically speaking, not a good choice. I'm thinking of, yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to use this one or something like that. I think I have a spare one, but I'm gonna keep this, probably super glue this here, so it looks like that. What do you think of that? That's not bad. I have more parts to put on this here and around there. A little bit of parts there, which I'm going to take some of the styrene sheets, a more thinner version of this, to plate it on top, on the edges, on the inside, something like that. This will take me maybe another few days more, and then I'm going to, once I feel everything's comfortable. The one thing I am not comfortable with is how this is looking. So I may end up super gluing the edges there, here, you know, just to get it done, just so that way it's there, it's closed. Because I'm not fond of the banana peel broken. Maybe one can be that, and the rest can be you know, on its own. But once everything is done, I'm going to top coat. I'm going to prime it and begin painting it. Then I want to start also taking apart these guys here, and I am gonna get the bazooka for this. I'm gonna replace the machine gun with the bazooka. Not this one. Not a big fan of it. I've been thinking of an idea with this guy. Now, the idea would be, instead of having the bazooka, I want him having the beam rifle, but using a wired, a strong wire sticking up in the air, and he's like, it's like floating in the air, like in space. So I guess he's waiting for it to stop, you know, move, you know, him past there, and then he can remotely control the bazooka from a distance, and then attack and pounce on him. That was an idea. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but we'll flesh it out from there. So what do you guys think? Am I doing okay or not? Leave your comments below, negative, positive. But it's starting to come out really well.